Hi. Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Thursday, July 16th, 2015. Looking at fire potential impacts over the next few days, the day of note really is tomorrow afternoon. We're looking at gusty winds to develop across the southern half of the Great Basin tomorrow, and hazardous fire weather conditions may occur across the highlighted area. And this area is highlighted because relative humidities have the potential to be below critical levels, and this is also where fuels are critical. Showers and thunderstorms developed again yesterday afternoon with the best coverage across eastern Utah and eastern Idaho. With this storm activity, there were a few new starts across the Great Basin. The water vapor satellite shows a low pressure system over Canada, and some energy from that system will drop south into the Great Basin this weekend, bringing some pretty interesting weather. Also of note is Hurricane Dolores just off the west coast of Mexico, and we will see some moisture from this hurricane across the Great Basin this weekend. With drier weather across the southwestern portion of the area, fuels have begun to dry. Winds will be gusty this afternoon, but will generally remain below critical levels. We'll also see some showers and thunderstorms develop over portions of northern Utah and eastern Nevada, but with drier air moving into the Great Basin, storm coverage will be much decreased from what we've seen the past couple of days. On Friday, that system will begin to drop south into the Great Basin, and as that drops south, winds will begin to increase. The image on the left shows a forecast wind gusts, and you can see that many areas will be above those critical wind values. Now, the question mark as far as hazardous fire weather conditions for tomorrow afternoon is how low relative humidity is going to get. And it's kind of a question whether they'll be low enough across the southwestern portions of the Great Basin for those critical fire weather conditions. We'll also see some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon with increasing moisture, and you can see the coverage is pretty good across the Great Basin. On Saturday, moisture continues to increase across the Great Basin, and we will see another day of showers and thunderstorms. With deep moisture, most of these storms will be accompanied by rain. On Sunday, moisture remains in place across the Great Basin, so we are expecting another day with storm activity. And then on Monday and Tuesday, that dry air begins to move into the Great Basin, which would bring a decrease in storms. Looking at the current fuel conditions, ERCs still remain generally below the 50th percentile across the Great Basin. However, you can see looking at the charts on the right, although they did take quite the plunge last week, they are beginning to trend upwards. Finally, looking at the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for below normal temperatures and near normal precipitation across most of the Great Basin. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.